Hey there, Jeff Ford here today, coach of Less Miles, More CrossFit down in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I'm also CrossFit Endurance intern currently. Today we're going to talk run mechanics, and we're going to go through two things. Number one, we're going to establish a standard. Without a standard, we don't know if we're deviating from the technique. Number two, we're going to go through the three important phases of good run technique. So without further ado, let's get rocking here. We're going to start with kind of the checklist that runners should go through. We're checking the head, shoulders are relaxed, arms are pulled down, just nice and soft. We're going in one direction when we run. Hips are straight, we're not broken. And then the biggest key here is we're in this S-like figure 4 position. Okay? This is called the pose position, and this is the most efficient position that we can get our bodies in. Nicholas Romanov has research behind this technique. And the faster we get to this position, the more efficient we're going to be and the less injured we're going to be as well. So there's our standard. Let's go ahead and move on to good run mechanics. There's three phases of run mechanics. Number one, it starts with the pose. Okay? Pose can kind of go hand in hand with posture. And what we want to make here is like a triangle. Posture has to do a lot with midline stability. It also goes through the checklist that we talked about, and our foot always has to be under our general center of mass, okay? But the main point here is that when we run, we do not want to get broken at the hips, and we don't want to be overextended in front, okay? The better we can get ourselves in that position, the more appropriately we're going to be able to fall. Good runners fall from the ankles. Okay, so I'm just giving you a couple words to kind of coin here. About a 5-degree lean is equivalent to a 408 mile. So guys like Usain Bolt can lean about 18 to 22 degrees. 22 degrees you would actually fall over. We want to get runners leaning anywhere from 1 to 5 degrees, and we're doing pretty good. The final phase is pulling, okay? When you pull, you utilize your hamstring. So you might say, Jeff, how do you pull? The best way to do this is the foot comes straight up. You just lift that foot and it comes straight up underneath your body, okay? The quicker we can get it up, the more efficient we're going to be. It comes down to cadence. There's good run mechanics has nothing to do with stride length. If we were focusing on our stride, our foot would be outside our general center of mass, okay? We'd be landing in front, almost like wheels on the axle of a car. You're not going to put the wheels out in front of the axle. A 90 RPM cadence is what we're looking for. That's ideal. Some people are going to be more comfortable at different cadences. So to wrap things up, guys, if someone off the street tomorrow asks you about how do you run, they just come up to you and say, how the heck do I run? All you have to say is, well, you run with good posture, you fall from the ankles, and you pull your feet from the ground. This is Jeff Ford at CrossFit Hilton Head. We'll see you back here real soon.